Hello everyone. Are you tired of doing this with your brand new jointer planer? If you are, hang around, because I'm going to show you an idea that I came up with to make mine movable, safe, and a lot easier to use. So stick around. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Don and you're watching Don's DIYs, where it's always better when you do it yourself. Today we are going to solve a problem that we have, and that is the brand new Ridgid 6¼ inch jointer planer that we bought is not on wheels. It has 4 feet. It is very stable. My first attempt at this was to actually pull the feet out and put casters in the place of the feet. I highly recommend that you do not do that. This thing weighs about 210 pounds. It is very heavy. I almost dumped it on the ground. It took all I could to hold it up, lean against it, and hold it in place and get it back on all 4 wheels. I suggest that you do not attempt that. If you need it on casters, and the casters I bought are swivel locking casters. Not only do they stop it from rolling, it also stops it from turning. So great casters to have on a piece of equipment that you're going to be, pushing on. So they won't spin on you or anything like that. Once you lock them down, that's it. Well, my answer to that is a piece of unistrut. You can see it's got a lot of holes in it, like this. What I done was I welded a piece of flat bar. This, if you don't have a welder or don't know how, get your unistrut, get it cut, take it somewhere, and have somebody weld that piece on there. It doesn't take very long. And then I just painted them blue because that's what color I had laying around the shop here in a spray can. I didn't want it black, so I painted it blue. It kind of makes it stand out, so I won't be tripping over it, hopefully. We'll see in future videos. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the casters in here, and this is going to widen the base. And then what we'll do is we'll come back and utilize these holes that are in here that will screw into where the legs, or where the feet were actually at, okay? So we're going to get started with that, and I want to bring you guys along to show you what I've done. And maybe some of you out there are looking for a way to do this, and I hope this helps you out. Okay, this is actually what I'm doing. You can see I got this one already mounted. It's in there pretty good. I just want to show you what I'm doing. If you got a better way, do it your way. My way is just the way that I'm doing it. Okay, I'm putting a washer between the caster and the bottom of it. You really don't need one because I drilled a 3/8 hole is what it called for. And I drilled it for what it called for the size of the hole. The only thing that I'm suggesting is when you're getting your nuts and bolts and stuff that you're going to need, make sure you pick yourself up some smaller washers that are 3/8. These are actually kind of thick, because a regular 3/8 washer doesn't fit between the rails on the unistrut. See, I've got the flat bar welded on. This is the original unistrut here, and it won't fit in here. But these little smaller ones, they do fit. So you've got your your washer, you put one down on the bottom of this. Again, the only reason I'm putting the one on the inside is so that my wrench will tighten it down all the way. Without it, it kind of, my wrench kind of like bottoms out and won't tighten the nut down all the way. So on the inside, I just put a washer in there to build it up. You may want to go with 2 washers on the inside just to build it up a little bit. Or if you can find some, thick washers, it would be great. But that's it. You put it in there. So those are locking nylon locks, washers, so they should not be coming out. As you can see here, the wheel, the caster's in the lock position. The wheel doesn't turn, and that's all the movement you get out of it until you unlock it. Then it'll free spin and it'll roll. It's a good caster to have, especially when you're doing this. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, get it set and ready, and then I'll come back to you guys and show you how I bolt it on. Come here, Blue. Come here. For y'all that don't know, this is our baby girl, Blue. She's just over a year old. She is a miniature Australian Shepherd. She is training to be my wife's service dog. And she very protective of my wife and needs to be around her 24/7. All right, baby, go lay down. I'm keeping an eye on her, letting her get outside and get some fresh air today. I like to bring her out here in the shop when I'm working on something. Okay, you need to get out from underneath the equipment. Okay, so what we're going to do is, this is actually wider than the base, of course. That's how we're going to get our stableness back into the unit. There is holes in here, 3/8 holes for, like I said, for these posts. And they have the feet, they're rubberized feet, which will probably come in handy on something else, so I'm saving those. Get out from underneath there, baby. Go lay down. Go get on your bed and lay down. And what we're going to do is we're going to utilize those holes, and they're going to line up with holes in the unistrut. I'm making it wide enough that 3 holes are going to peer out the front of the unit and 4 holes out the back, because the back of the unit is so much heavier. The motor point is back there. The big heavy part of the jointer planer is in the back. It's pretty much centered over the front, the heavy part of it, but there's a lot of weight hanging out over the back. So that's the reason why we're putting one more hole out the back. So I'm going to get these things set. If I drop something, she's going to pick it up. She has found everything I've dropped in this shop in the last 6 months. Baby, go back over there where your bed is. Go. 4 is showing, so it goes in here. Okay. Lost my finger on it. Okay. And there'll be 3 out the front, like I said. Oh, almost dropped it. There we go, finally. All right, I'm gonna get my little impact and my wrench and tighten this down. Spin this around, put it on the other side. You've got some adjustment in it here because of the slots that's built into the unistrut. You know, it's up to you. I'm just gonna put it in there close where it looks good, and that's where I'm gonna tighten it down at. But I'm gonna get this one tightened up, flip this thing around, get the other one tightened up, and then I'll come back to you guys and show you what it's like to roll it around and lock it down. Well, this is it. It's got the rollers on it now. It's very stable. I can push on this end. I don't have to worry about falling, rolling around. Nothing I would change on it. If you're looking to do this, and you want all the dimensions of the stuff that I've done, hit me up in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. It helps the channel out. Share the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe there's something that I'm going to do that will help you out in the stuff that you do. So, as you can tell, it's getting a little dark. The sun's going down. I got my lights up so you can really see this thing. I'm going to put the camera down low and let you see it. That's what we'll finish off with. So, as always, guys, be safe in your shops. Be safe when you're driving out there on the road. And when you're on the trail, stay on the trail. Leave room for bikes. Peace out.